Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Excel to do a simple budget for maybe a small project. So if I'm going to set up a budget, I need to have a list of the different items I need. So I might need a table, I might need some chairs. What else might I need? I might need some curtains, and I might need a bookshelf. So that's the items I'm going to go purchase. I would need to know the price of each of these items. So let's say the table came in at $550. Now, do you notice how that's just a regular old number? But that is in fact currency. So I'm going to click the button there that formats that with a dollar sign and with 2 decimals. Chairs. The chairs are $65 each. The curtains come as a set, but they're $186, and the bookshelf is a fairly basic bookshelf. It's $125. Now, I can highlight all 3 of them at once and turn them into currency. There they go. Now, I'd need to know the quantity of each of these items. I only want 1 table in the room, but I want 8 chairs around the table. I've got 2 windows that both need curtains, and I only want 1 bookshelf. So they're just regular numbers. Now, I need to know the cost. Now, if I was going to do this on my calculator, what would I do? Well, I'd grab my calculator, if I was doing this manually, and I'd go, well, 550 times 1, that's 550. When it came to the chairs, I'd go 65 times 8, and I'd go, 500. Now, surely there's a better way than using a calculator when I've got a computer sitting here looking at me. Now, here's the thing. That little box there is just like the window on my calculator. I can get that little box there to produce the answer. So when I want the spreadsheet to do a calculation, the secret is to start with an equals sign. That's a code. We're starting to write a code that tells the computer, do a calculation. And then what do I want it to calculate? I want it to use the number there from cell C3. So it'll go and find the value 550. Multiplication when we're using computers is an asterisk. And then I want to multiply it by the number in that cell there, D3. So the code reads equals C3 times T3, but inside the computer, it's going to end up doing, it's going to end up doing this. It'll go and pick up that number and multiply by that number. And then when I hit the enter key, this cell will display the result. So I'll just hit the enter key, and there it is. It even worked out to multiply, and money by a number gives the answer in money. Now, the beautiful thing about the spreadsheet is I can copy that down, and if I check this one, it has the right code there. And if I click in that little formula bar, it even highlights the numbers, the cells that it was using. So that's great. Now, of course, I want to do a total. And the way to do a total is to use the formula sum. And I open brackets, I highlight the 4 cells, it can be more if you have more, and then that code there is telling me the equal sign says make the computer do a calculation. The word sum is a short way in maths of saying add things together, and it's adding those numbers together. And so there is the total of the items that I need. I can, of course, put some little grid lines around that if I want to make it look neat. I could maybe put some heavy grid lines around the whole outside of the whole thing, and then I can cut and paste that easily into my report if I need to have a report. Also, I can do this thing here up on the formula bar. If I go to the formula bar and then I come across here where it says show formulas. So, okay, it made everything a little bit wider. I can change that back a bit. That's a bit neater. And now we can see, yes, these are still text, these are still numbers. It takes away the formatting, that's okay. but importantly, it shows the codes I wrote over here. So if I was going to be putting this into a report where I needed to explain how good I am at using technology, then I can show not only the results table from before, but also this one here with the formulas on display, and you can explain how that worked. You could just do a little screenshot, and if you did a screenshot, be careful to include the headings for the rows and the columns so that your reader, when you explain C3 times D3, understands where C3 is and where D3 is. That's the easiest way to do that. That's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about today. So thanks for watching.